Grove.
Hey guys, let's do lines.
Lines, everyone lines.
Something about lines. Lines.
Right. Well, you guys could strike up a fucking band because I won a week here, fellas.
Yeah, no,
I won.
Like as the games were going on, I said in Discord, I was like, "Am I gonna get a game right this week?" Because I think I got Oregon right. I think that might be it.
So here's the thing: you and King both got 2 games correct, but you got your star pick game of Minnesota. So you actually got 3 points. King got 2 points. I won the week. I got 4 points. I got to pick 3 games correct. So total score, you got 42. King has 39. I have 34. So that's where we're at.
Jesus, man. Abysmal.
Yeah, a lot of these things weren't even. There were bad games that week in the Big Ten. Gross games.
I feel like the only game I got right was Iowa. Like, obviously, I got other ones right, but
yeah, Iowa and Minnesota. We all picked Minnesota to beat your Bruins because your Bruins stink.
Really went out on a limb there.
Yeah, we'll start with your Bruins again. It's a tough one. We got Bruins at Rutgers. Rutgers is 4.5-point favorites at home.
Scarlet Knights.
4.5. UCLA is so bad.
Like I said, they finally caught up. Shiano in October. It is not a good combo. Yeah, I'm taking Rutgers. UCLA is just too bad.
Yes, Rutgers. That line sucks for Rutgers.
I mean, here's another just ridiculous. Wisconsin's 7.5-point favorites at Northwestern. See, has those temps dropped now? Is it finally that time of year in Chicago where that lacrosse field?
I think this is their last game at the lacrosse field, but I'm still going to pick Wisconsin.
You're still taking whiskey?
Yeah, I got Wisconsin too. They're used to that stuff. You know, they get snow games. They get all that. I got Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin's not very good though either. Give me Northwestern. Lose by a touchdown, Northwestern. Chasing that point.
Your Cats.
My Cats. All right. Next we got Nebraska. They're going to Indy. Indy is 6.5-point favorites.
You want to know what?
It's a tough slate this week.
I'm going with the Corn. I'm a children of the Corn. With a K.
Yeah, you just like the Mahomes kid.
Yeah.
Homer.
No, I actually hate him. He's not that good.
He's not.
I just like Corn, the band. I'm just trying to remember a song that I don't
Freak
know.
on a Leash.
Yeah.
Feeling
like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I get no relief. I used to work with a guy at Carl's Jr. who loved Corn.
Did you guys see in that Duck versus You video where Will Stein in the very beginning is on the field with it's being stormed? He's like, woo! And some guy walks right behind him wearing like a Corn outfit, mask, dreadlocks, the whole thing. I was like, oh my God, they couldn't edit that guy out. Jesus.
Come on, we got the best digital team in the country. You can't edit that dude out?
No, but Indiana's undefeated. Nebraska's bad. Give me Indiana.
God, is Indiana ever going to lose? Like, what'd you say, Kang?
Indiana. What's their mascot?
What, the Hoosiers?
The Hoosier guy? It's like a guy in a. It's a guy in overalls. Like, yeah.
I have no idea.
Indiana's very back end. They got Michigan, but then they got a bye week leading into Ohio State. So that's their 2 tough games. Nebraska, Washington, Michigan State, Michigan, bye, Ohio State, Purdue. That's a 1-loss team right there.
They gonna fuck around and get into the playoff? Like,
I mean, yeah, possibly. Shit. No.
I have Indiana as well, by the way. Hoosiers.
By the way, I'm star picking Rutgers, by the way. UCLA is so bad. Next thing we got, speaking of Michigan, 3.5-point favorites against the Illini. It's a big top 25 matchup here.
Illinois struggled with Purdue last week, but still won. But last week was dumb. Like last week was nothing but close games. So I got Illinois, guys. I got the Illini.
I'm going to take the Illini as well. You got to have a quarterback that can throw a football. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going Illinois too. I was hoping I could be a tiebreaker, but
right.
Michigan starting Jack Tuttle this week.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he was Michael Penix's stewardship guy. He was his mentor at Indiana like 7 years ago. Don't sleep on Jack Tuttle, or do.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue sleeping on Jack Tuttle. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next thing we got the Trojans. Trojans 7.5-point favorites. They're going to Maryland.
SC star pick. Maryland stinks.
This is the first real big travel game here. I guess we'll see. I mean, Maryland does stink.
Maryland is. Let me do a little analogy. Maryland is a Tom Petty team. You want to know what that means? They're free falling.
I mean, SC has lost 3 of their last 4 games too, but I'm taking USC. Maryland just lost at home to Northwestern by like 3 touchdowns. Yeah,
I don't want to pick either of these teams.
Nope.
Yeah, USC. I guess I'm tired of picking USC though, guys. Like. They are the USC. Least reliable team in the Big Ten right now. Like,
I'm just glad as Lincoln Riley's agent, you join us every week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Next game we got Kings Hawkeyes. They're 5.5 favorite, going to Michigan State and Sparty.
Playoff hope still alive. Give me those Hawkeyes.
If they're putting up like 40 in a football game, like what Iowa is this? I mean, I'll take Iowa. Give me the star pick, Iowa.
I'm gonna take Sparty off the bye. I cannot
chasing.
No, I just don't know how. I don't know how they scored 40 points against UW. They weren't like prolific offensively. I don't know how they managed to get 40.
Beaks up.
I will also note Washington is bad.
Well, not if you
asked the question. How did they score 40? Washington is bad at football.
You talk to Husky Honk fan. Apparently, they have like the best offense in the Big Ten. So
best receivers in the nation.
I couldn't name one of them, but they have them.
The top 10 defense. The metrics say so. All
right. Yep. All right. And then last game, Ducks 28.5-point favorites against Purdue. As Braga like say, that's a lot of points.
Yeah, Purdue.
It's a lot of points.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna pick Oregon, but I think it will be a hairy cover where at the end it'll be tucked away, but their squirrely little running back will score like 10 points too early because he has a couple of big runs, and then all of a sudden they're just like, well, this freshman can't actually throw, so we're gonna fuck him up now.
So I agree with you. I don't think this freshman quarterback, Braga seems to be, and people in the Discord seem to be real worried about this freshman quarterback that had 9 passing yards in the first half last week. I'm going to partially agree with Braga. It's not a trap game because Purdue's so bad, but it's a trap game enough that Purdue will cover. I think it's going to be one of those Oregon games where they have it in hand, but they win by 20.
See, my thing is I think Oregon will cover because I think Purdue spent so much effort last week coming back. What were they down? Like 27-3?
Yeah, they were getting boat raced.
Losing like 50-51. It's like one of those marathons after you come back from the bar and you're like 40 minutes in. You just know you're not going to get there. And It's just a lot of wasted effort. It was a wasted effort, and you're tired for like 3 days.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up hungover and tired the next day.
You've been there. You've been there, Alex.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Really hard, but you just didn't,
Yo, the effort was there, my guy.
Great effort.
Yeah,
great
the
effort.
was there.
Yep.
As WCP said in the chat, we knew Braga was going to take Purdue.
Yes.
I am also taking Purdue. Yeah, this is just because everybody's saying it's a trap game does not make it not a trap game. This is like the definition of a trap game. And I can't help but look at the way Oregon reacted after beating Ohio State, like their coach, the players. It was like it was the national championship. And you are now playing on the road across the country on a Friday night with a little bit less time to prepare. And yes, you are light years better than Purdue talent-wise. But there's no way, because they're college kids. Like, there is going to be a letdown mentally and focus-wise. Like the one thing that I would sort of like hold hope for would be like Dan Lanning and his attitude, because you see it in those videos. His attitude is like really hyper focused and making sure everybody's like focused on one thing, that is the opponent in front of them, that is working everything they need to do that day or whatever. But seeing his reaction to beating Ohio State gave me pause. It made me nervous because that dude put that football game on a fucking pedestal and reacted like it. So we'll see. Oregon could very well win by 40, but I'm nervous about it.
I see it just like the Michigan State and UCLA game. Yeah. It's just in hand. They just win by 21 because maybe, as classic Laney, maybe they take the foot off the gas in the second half.
Just saying, I think Purdue has tired quads from 45 minutes of waste effort.
Yeah, the glutes and then like the lower back. It's the lower back, man.
There's a lot of motion there.
The good thing is you put in like 40 minutes of work just on the love handles, and that's
it feels beit's when you finish.
It's gonna serve you well. It's gonna serve you well. You didn't finish, but like when you do.
Hopefully Purdue is a good lover,
Maybe are you trying to say maybe
finish? Good for them.
Maybe Purdue's blue balled right now, and they have just even more in the tank.
Well, so they'll finish quick. They'll put around.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll come out. They'll start real hard and strong, and then they'll peter out.
It's three guys doing this podcast. Blue balls are a myth, Ski. Like blue balls, like come on, man.
Are we talking about hard and throbbing, veiny Purdue? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
The veiny Boilermakers coming out tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen their mascot? He might as well be a dick.
He is veiny.
Yes.